Ha guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Steph Curry on his expectations at Golden State. After extension, Steph Curry signed a monumental one-year contract extension with Golden State worth $62.6 million to stay in the Bay through the 2026-27 NBA season, but his expectations remain unchanged. This massive contract makes Curry the first American team sport pro athlete to earn over $60 million in a single season, but for him it's business as usual. It's still about winning and taking the steps necessary to give ourselves a chance, Curry told The Athletic. The standard hasn't changed, the expectation hasn't changed. The Warriors failed to make the playoffs last year, and despite losing Klay Thompson, have added sharpshooter Buddy Hield, free agent guard to Anthony Melton, and veteran forward Kyle Anderson. The extension certainly quiets the rumors of Steph teaming up with LeBron James at the Lakers or leaving the team to join a more successful one in his twilight years. It's not different from my perspective, Curry told The Athletic. You have an appreciation for the position and the opportunity and the support from people who've been with you on the journey. I've always said I wanted to play for one team my whole career, so it's good to get the extension question out of the way and give complete focus to basketball and to the season. Steph will be 39 at the end of his new contract, the same age as LeBron is now, so he could still have plenty of gas left in the tank by then. Golden State now have the tall task of providing Curry with a championship contending team, which they don't look to be as of this moment. The Warriors front office tried to trade for Paul George and Lauri Markkanen over the summer, two players of a caliber that Steph is deserving of playing alongside. NBA insider Chris Haynes has recalled a hilarious story about how Draymond Green wouldn't let him interview any Warriors players and accused him of spying. Haynes didn't reveal exactly when this happened, but it would likely have been around the 2015 to 2018 mark, when the Warrior and Cavs were locked into NBA Finals battles for 4 straight seasons. I go into the locker room for the first time with the Warriors, Haynes said on J.F. Island podcast. Draymond was like, "I don't trust you bro. I thought he was playing. He said, I don't trust you bro. I asked, what do you mean you don't trust me? He said, you a calf spy. LeBron James them sent you over here to spy on us. We ain't messing with you all, and make sure nobody talk with you. He was dead serious bro." Haynes recalled, "I'm just a reporter bro. I don't have no rude entrance." During those epic years, the Warriors won the championship in 2015, 2017 and 2018, while the Cavs got their only title in 2016 thanks to LeBron James. Green and LeBron were definitely not friends on the court in those days. However, since 2019 the pair have struck up a good friendship. This was around the same time Draymond signed with Clutch Sports, the same agency James is signed to and his friend Rich Paul owns. Just last night, the pair were hanging out together. Stephen A. Smith, LeBron James and Stephen Curry could play in any era. Kevin Garnett's comments about players from the current era not being able to succeed in the previous era of the NBA have garnered some pushback. Stephen A. Smith noted that LeBron James' physical presence would allow him to find success in the previous era, and Stephen Curry's once-in-a-generation shooting ability would help him do the same. You can't tell me that a LeBron at 6'9" in 260 pounds couldn't deal with the physicality of the old days, because he would have been hurting people. Steph Curry could have played in the old days because you just don't teach shooting ability like that. LeBron James any era. Garnett's comments came in the wake of Anthony Edwards claiming that Michael Jordan was the only player of his era who had skills. This statement didn't sit well with a lot of players from the previous generation, as it came across as disrespectful and dismissive of the stars that paved the way for him. Few fans considered Garnett's comments as applying to LeBron James, as James found success in the more physical period of the NBA, playing against the likes of Garnett and other older stars who used their physical presence to dominate on the court and found success during that period. As for Stephen Curry, Smith is absolutely correct about his talent and finding success in the NBA in any era. Perhaps Curry's success would be halted in the pre-3-point line era, but Curry would have been able to do really well at any point in the NBA barring any coaches refusing to play a three-point-oriented style of play despite nearing the end of their careers. LeBron James and Stephen Curry are still two of the best players in the NBA. James and Curry took Team USA to gold medal glory at the 2024 Olympics, giving fans the chance to see the two mercurial stars play together for the first time in their careers. Now returning to the NBA, both players are focused on their respective franchises. Curry recently signed a one-year $62.6 million contract extension with the Golden State Warriors. This extension allowed Curry to become just the third player in NBA history to earn $500 million from his on-court earnings, along with LeBron James and Kevin Durant. As for LeBron James, he is focused on playing with the Lakers, getting the chance to play with his son Bronny in the NBA. The two will become the first father-son duo to play together in NBA history. James and Curry are still vying for championships. Curry noted after signing his contract extension that the goal for him and the Warriors is still to continue winning. As for James, he still has Anthony Davis by his side, and the duo have shown that they can win championships. The next season will be pivotal for both generational stars. LeBron James sends six-word message to Steph Curry on Instagram, headlining a roster of NBA stars. James and Curry led the U.S. men's basketball team to a gold medal at the 2024 Paris Olympics. Curry led Team USA in scoring after erupting for 60 points in the final two games, and James won tournament MVP with his all-around showing throughout the tournament, widely accepted as the two greatest players of this generation. Curry and James gave fans an idea of what an NBA pairing could look like. While an NBA team-up between Curry and James is unlikely, the rumors have been circulating since their chemistry was on full display in Paris amid some of the increased buzz around a hypothetical Curry-James NBA pairing. The Lakers star sent a six-word message to his Olympic teammate on Instagram, sharing two pictures with his wife. Curry captioned his post "enjoying life" in a most liked comment under Curry's post. James wrote, "You damn right." The only way. ESPN reported ahead of last season's NBA trade deadline that the Warriors contacted the Lakers about James' availability. Revisiting this in a recent article, Bleacher Report's Greg Schwartz urged their Warriors to make another call on James' availability if the Lakers are mediocre next season. This article from Bleacher Report is just one of several examples of the increased raid buzz surrounding a Curry-James pairing, adding some fuel to this discussion. FS1 Nick Wright recently went viral with a three-team proposal that lands the two stars with the San Antonio Spurs. This post on X from Clutch Points tallied over 1.7 meters views as fans reacted to the proposal of Curry and James joining Victor Wembanyama. While most fans and analysts admit the unlikely nature of Curry and James joining forces in the NBA, those trade rumors have undoubtedly picked up since the Olympics. Amid this noise, James and Curry have shared a lot of public affinity for one another, with the latest example being James' Instagram comment. And you fan, what do you think of the situation of LeBron James? Leave your opinion in the comments.